Welcome back to the Pick'em Podcast. I'm Brody Pruitt.
I'm Bryson Pickens.
I think this is episode 9?
I think so. It's week 8.
Week 8, so it should be 9.
Going into week 9.
What a terrible week in college football. Let's just say that.
I had a great time watching football.
Before we get started, shout out Gary back there behind the camera. Gary, you want to step out here and wave?
I'm good. I'll wave at the end.
He said he's good. Terrible week of college football. We missed last week.
Week
correct?
7. We weren't here. At
Yes,
fall break.
fall break, which good because I would have missed a lot of games. There was so many upsets, it was
Yes,
insane. So this would be our week 6 list?
Week 7.
No, this.
That would be week 6.
So we're just going to scratch everything, talk a little bit about what's going on in college football. We're just going to go straight off of our brains here, kind of just ramble until we get to the pick'em part.
Start off at Friday. Miami loses to
Well,
Louisville.
I feel like there's something that needs to be addressed, and that is the head coaches being fired. There
I
has
forgot
been
about that. Penn State.
Penn State, UCLA. I think we already talked about that
we
one.
talked about UCLA.
Billy Napier got fired last night for Florida.
I didn't know you got fired.
And they're hiring, I think, UCLA's old coach. I could be wrong, but there has been a bunch. Arkansas's head coach got fired. Brian Kelly is close to getting fired. They've even talked about bringing Nick Saban back to Penn State.
yeah,
if-
he won't.
I don't
Miss
think
Terry told him
Yeah,
no.
I don't think he'll do it, but
They talked about
They
it.
did talk about it. So I don't know. There's been a lot of head coaches that have been fired, and I don't know what is going on. I want to say there was more than that. I know there's NFL coaches that's been fired. Like everybody's
Everybody's losing
like,
their
you know what? We'll just fire a head coach. Penn State still didn't have a head coach going into this game this week, where they took on. Who did they play this week? My lookup guy's slow today. It's been a minute. Where they lost to Iowa by 1 point. Something else I want to talk about. Auburn Tigers.
Poor Auburn. As an Alabama fan, I feel bad for Auburn.
Yes, and that's how bad it's been. They have been getting can I say
No, I don't think you can say that.
they've been getting very mistreated.
Yeah, that's been bad.
They're 0-4 in SEC play.
Waffle House has more. I seen this in College Game Day. That dude had a sign. It had the Waffle House logo, and it's like Waffle House has more W's in it than Auburn has in SEC play.
That's terrible. Here's the thing with Auburn. They got, you know what, against Oklahoma.
It all started at Oklahoma.
It all started at Oklahoma. They got, you know what, at Oklahoma. Then they got, you know what,
by Texas A&M.
by Texas A&M.
Same thing at Georgia.
The exact same thing at Georgia.
And the
They
same
were
thing at
winning.
Missouri.
It was like 14-0, and Georgia came back.
10-0.
And then you get
It should've
you
known.
get the clap. This is a clap, guys. If you haven't learned the new clap, this is the Kirby Smart clap right here. This is how you clap.
If I'm an Auburn fan, I am really angry.
Oh yeah, my uncle has
Really
texted
angry.
me some very choice text messages. He is
Yeah.
not happy. And here's the good thing. Auburn fans aren't mad at Hugh Freeze.
No, Hugh Freeze hasn't done anything
He has
wrong.
done a great job turning that program around.
He should be 4-0 in SEC play, ranked.
Yeah, he should have beat Oklahoma. Texas A&M, I'm not too
You
sure.
lose by 6 to Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Who is ranked number
Maybe.
3 in the nation.
Yeah, which doesn't hurt you that much.
Should have beat Georgia.
Should have beat Georgia, but
Shoulda
you
beat
get
Mizzou.
you get the clap, and then the Mizzou game.
You just don't have a kicker. That's not your fault as a head coach.
No, you don't have a kicker. Well, also there was a lot of just if you watch that game, there was a bunch of pass interferences that weren't called, and then there was pass interferences that were called that weren't pass interference. So you can't handle the referees, but what you can handle is fighting for your team. And I'm not saying that he hasn't, but I'm going straight to the SEC board. That Oklahoma game needs to be restarted from that point of where they committed a new flag The game, the touchdowns shouldn't have counted. The game would have been tied. It actually would have pushed Oklahoma 15 yards back, if I'm right.
I think so.
And now you're at like what? I think it was second down. Now you're at like second and 25. It changes the whole season. That whole play summed up their season, and I feel terrible for them because coming into this year they were looking promising. Like
I said it.
and I gotta take these off. I gotta take my hoodie off, but I'm gonna keep talking. We said like, was that one of the teams that we said we weren't sure if they were gonna be good?
I think so.
But
I had said it. I was like, you have a good chance of being a really good Auburn team.
and yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, we even said at the beginning of the Pick'em podcast, you know, you have those teams that we don't think are gonna be great, but we're not saying that they can't. And Auburn has been outstanding week after week after week, and they're one step away, or they're getting.
You're one or two positions away from being undefeated in top 10.
Absolutely. And I think for Hugh Freeze and the Auburn Tigers, that's something to look at. You know, don't hang your head and think, oh, you know, this is how, and we'll see how they respond next year because let's be honest, their season is over.
Yeah.
You're 0-4 in the SEC.
Now you're just season wreckers.
Now you're just trying to build on what's going to help you next year.
Because you have Vandy, who's ranked 10th in your schedule, and you have Alabama in the Iron Bowl, who's 4th now.
Yeah.
You're
you
just ruining
you
it
have
for
2 more
seasons.
games, right? No, 4. 5.
You have 5 games, but the other one.
You can win 2 SEC games and walk out of the SEC with a 2-6 record in the SEC, which will put you at the bottom probably. But let's capitalize off of, you know, what we've had here. Like, you know, you've done a great job as a team and you've done a great job as a coach. Like, I'm going to give Hugh Freeze his credit. He went in from a Auburn team that was down, a dynasty that was down, and he has brought it back up. He's just like, he's one step away, or they're just getting the wrong call, like, because he's a new head coach, and like, you know, people don't respect. And I'm not throwing shade at Kirby, but that was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. This is not a clap, and you mouthing timeout, that's not a clap. But because you're Kirby Smart, they're going to listen to you. So now that Nick Saban's gone, you're the head of the SEC coaches. Let's be honest. I just hit my mic.
I didn't like it.
That's all I'm going to say about Auburn. We said that if they lost to Oklahoma and lost to Texas A&M, their season was over. They lost to Oklahoma, and they lost to Texas A&M, and their season is over. Now you're just fighting to get to a bowl game. Next up, we'll go ahead and talk about my LSU Tigers before it gets bad. Week 6, we played South Carolina. I went to that game. Was the greatest day of my life. I took a picture with Landry Kiffin, who dates Whit Weeks, Coach Lane's daughter, or Coach Kiffin's daughter from Ole Miss. And I took a picture with Whit Weeks' father and Wes Weeks' father, same dude.
Did you get a picture with Garrett Nussmeier?
I did not, but he did walk 3 feet in front of me and acknowledge me. Whit Weeks acknowledged me, and it was the greatest day of my life. But
The next week you lose to Vandy.
so you know we go to that game, and I'll just say this: that game right there set up why we lost to Vandy this week. You had Lenora Sellers in the backfield. I think it was 14 times, Bryson. 14 times you should have sacked Lenora Sellers. You know how many times they sacked him?
3.
I think 1.
Oh, nice.
They couldn't tackle him. They get him in the backfield, couldn't tackle him. And the same thing happened with Diego Pave. And let me tell you, they didn't have a QBI. Now,
Pavia.
same thing, different day. I don't care what his name is. He's not going to the playoffs. Neither is LSU, but he's not going to go to the playoffs. And he's not going to be successful in the NFL. He's 5'4". He's going to be an XFL player at best. I hope.
He said he's going to try out for the WWE after his football days are over.
Are you serious?
He was a wrestler in high school.
What? Okay. Anyways, I'm just joking. You know, he could be good, but they didn't have a QBI. You go into that game, Garrett Nussmeier plays out of his mind. That is the best game I've seen from Garrett Nussmeier this whole season. He's throwing the ball with confidence. He's throwing the ball with more power. He finally got over his wrist injury from last year. It looked good. But let me tell you, when your starting captain on your defense is out with a bruised bone or ankle bruised bone or ankle spurred bone. I don't know what he had. But, and here's the other thing. I was at the South Carolina game. Did he get hurt in practice? Because he was fine during the South Carolina game. You're talking about the same dude that has thrown up in the game 3 times and then just puts his mouthpiece back in, like, with throw up on it and doesn't even. But you touch his ankle and it's over. He shaves his head, too. What? Like, Whit Weeks and the Weeks brothers are known for their long hair. No, we're just going to buzz it off and look like a 42-year-old man out there standing with a boot on the sideline and watching your team lose to Diego because you're not out there to QBI him. The dude that Witt's backup had, their tight end, there was probably 7 to 8 times that dude was 2-3 steps behind him. And that's just from not having the experience, not having the speed, and not having the strength to keep up with the guy. Witt, I think, would have done it. And I'm not going to be one of those that sits here and is like, well, you know, Witt was out and we would have won if Witt was there. I think it would have been closer. I think we had a chance to win if Witt's there. Now, the score doesn't really show what actually happened because it was a great game. But I'm proud of Garrett. I will say that. Proud of Garrett Nussmeier. Played a heck of a game. Trades Green is turning into a star for us. Berrien Brown's doing good. Like, we're all clicking on the offense, but the problem was I think they focused so much on the offense in the first 6 weeks of the season. And then you get to week 7 and your defensive captain's out, who's literally been running the whole show for your defense, and they have nobody. They have nobody because nobody's there to tell them what to do. I don't know. I think the only way that we could even have a chance of going to playoffs is if we win out, and I don't think we're going to win out. We have number 3 Texas A&M this week. We're going to lose. And then I think we go Arkansas, Bama. No, we go Texas A&M, Bama, Arkansas, a trash team, and then Oklahoma. You beat Oklahoma, you beat Texas A&M, and you beat Bama, you got a chance.
What about that Tide?
What's that?
That tide is rolling, son.
The tide is
I
rolling.
need to bring a guest on this podcast.
Who?
Nathan Tyler Reddick. Ask him how he feels about the ball.
Tide takes down number 12, Tennessee.
11.
Tennessee. Was a great game. That game ended at halftime. If you didn't watch it, that game ended at halftime.
Ended 9 seconds before halftime.
Because
That 99 yard.
Aguilar, is it up? Aguilar decides he's going to throw a 99-yard pick six.
He had a touchdown. He underthrew it. He
They
threw
were
it behind
they
his
were at the
receiver.
1 yard line.
1 yard line all the way back.
Would have made the game 14-16, or you could have went for 2 and got 15-16. No, 22-7 going into halftime. Or sorry, no, 23-7 going into halftime. That's ridiculous. I think Tennessee's played great all year up until that point. You play that game in Neyland, it may be a different story. Their offense has been clicking all year, but they didn't have. Well, I say they didn't have a. Did they have an answer for y'all's offense? At least twice, I think. They got 2 stops.
They did in the second half, not in the first half.
Both offenses played pretty good.
Yeah.
Do what?
Both offenses played pretty good.
Ty Simpson.
Yeah, but they didn't play like they've been playing. Like, if they played that game like they played Georgia, it's a completely different game.
Well, we didn't have a run game either.
But I think, you know, it's kind of like me when I go and play golf at RTJ, and you just hear the name, and you automatically get scared. You automatically suck at whatever you're doing.
Yep.
You hear Alabama, you got to go play in Bryant-Denny Stadium, and you're like, oh,
On Saban Field.
you're like, oh God. No. That's what happens. So, like, if you're a 99 ranked player, you automatically go down like an 89, 79. Easy. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, what do you think the stadium pulse was?
Up there.
I'd say at least number 2. At least.
Stadium pulse is up there.
But, you know, you're going into week 8 here, halfway through the season after week 7, right?
Huh?
Week 7's your halfway point?
Just about.
Yeah,
Where
because
did LSU play?
this weekend?
No, where did they play when y'all lost this week?
Vandy.
Yeah, they played in the hospitals.
I think if you play that game at Death Valley, it's a different story.
I would say sorry.
I say a different story.
Diego do it.
I don't think you haven't been there, Garrett. I was there. That is the craziest atmosphere. It literally makes, I'm not even lying to you, it makes Bryant Diddy Stadium look like a teenage kid. Just saying.
I'm just saying it might have been a different story, but I don't think it would have been a different outcome.
Hey, we'll see Saturday. We'll see Saturday.
We play at Tuscaloosa, you idiot.
We'll see.
That's not even this Saturday, it's next Saturday.
We'll see next Saturday.
He doesn't even know,
We'll see.
guys. He doesn't even know when stuff
No,
is.
we'll see.
This is the guy that I have to do a podcast with. We're gonna
It is.
we're gonna
privilege.
lose. I think we lose to Alabama. I say it right now.
No, it's not a think no more.
All right,
Oh, it's a no.
going in to week 8. We'll just do the top 5 in the SEC. You've got Texas A&M, who is 4-0 in conference. Alabama, who is 4-0 in conference.
The only two.
Georgia, who is 4-1 in conference. Ole Miss, who is 3-1 in conference, and Texas, who is 2-1. So you've got,
How is Texas still up there?
because they've only lost one conference game.
I really hate Texas.
That's the thing. Like, okay, everybody, and I will say this: everybody's talking about LSU's being terrible, but all it takes is Texas A&M, Alabama, or actually, all it takes is Georgia, Ole Miss, Texas, Mizzou.
Yeah, all it takes is a miracle.
One of these teams slip up, and we're back up there. That's all it takes. But I will say, I don't think we make it to playoffs. I think the only thing that would help us make it to playoffs is if we have to win out, because we would give Texas A&M their first conference loss, Alabama probably their first conference loss, and then we beat Oklahoma, and that dropped them down. I don't know. And we beat Clemson, who was preseason early ranked. That would help. Then you beat your conference leaders. That would help. But I don't think we got a chance. But that's your top 5 there. You got Texas A&M, Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss, Texas.
Where's LSU ranked on there?
Like 10th. 1, 2, 3, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Just above Tennessee.
Yeah.
It would take a miracle.
BYU and Cincinnati's leading your Big 12 at 4-0. Georgia Tech. Okay, hold on. The ACC is popping off this year.
ACC is popping.
They've got 3 teams undefeated in conference. Georgia Tech's 4-0. Virginia's 3-0. SMU is 3-0.
Georgia Tech's undefeated.
You've got a lot. Well, Georgia Tech's just played one more conference game than the other ones. But
They're undefeated.
Virginia
overall.
beats FSU. I don't know who else they've played, but they beat FSU, who was ranked there for a little bit. Beat them when they were ranked. Miami drops down to 1-1 after losing Friday to who'd they play? Louisville. And the
He
reason
threw 4 interceptions.
he threw 4 interceptions, but the other reason, if y'all want to know why Miami is ranked so high, they've only played 2 conference games. So they have to rank how, I don't know if y'all know this, but most of the time your conference leaders, they have to be ranked in the top 12, because whoever wins the conference championship automatically gets a bid first week of playoffs, and then the second spot has to play the first round. Now that they've changed it. So they've got to be in the top 12, and I think that was the only reason Miami's ranked, which they'll keep them ranked. But they're 1-1 right now. They are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th place. They're up there with LSU, but they're in the ACC. Georgia Tech's leading your ACC, boys. That's all I got to say. And then you go to the Big 10. Indiana is above Ohio State. Let me say that one more time. Indiana is above Ohio State with a 4-0 conference. Ohio State's 4-0. They're both 7-0. And the reason that I think they're higher, I think they've played better teams in the Big 10, right? That's the only reason I could think. But there's a lot of good teams.
Unless you're just saying
1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 teams that are 3-1. And all it takes is Indiana and Ohio State to lose. And when they play each other, if they play each other, some of these teams down here may get a good buy-in, like Oregon, Northwestern, USC might have a chance to get a buy into the playoffs. And then you go to the independent, Notre Dame and UConn are the only 2 independent teams, and they haven't played each other yet. So, and Boise State's leading with a 3-0 in the Mountain Western, right? Mountain Western? Mount West Conference. And then San Diego State. They're both undefeated. San Diego State's one game behind them. And there'll be one team that gets in from the Sun Belt, correct? Or no?
I don't think so.
They'd have to be, like, really good.
Yeah.
I guess if you could get into it, I don't
There
know.
won't be one because none of them are undefeated overall.
Well, that's going to be it for your I'm going to say this real quick. UAB, who was 2-3 going into this week, beats ranked Memphis
I did see
and
that.
sets
yes.
records because they fired their coach, turns around, gets a new coach, they win a ranked game, and the coach before them was so dumb, he put them as their homecoming game. So you almost got screwed. You almost got nailed. I don't know if I can say screwed, but anyways, you almost got destroyed by Memphis, but you get a new coach and everybody's like, let's play football, and you go and beat 22? Were they ranked 22 or 24?
22nd.
I don't remember, but big win for them. Shout out Birmingham. It's not far away. And then, the Navy and South. Okay, so you got Navy, South Florida, Tulane's in the top for the AAC, the American, and I'm pretty sure one of those get in, right?
No.
They don't have to get in? It's just the Big Five. The ACC,
It's the Big Four.
ACC, Big 12, the
SEC.
SC, or the
Big 10, ACC, SEC, Pac-12.
Pac-12. No, it ain't Pac-12.
I think.
SEC, Mount Western.
I don't think it's a. I guess it
'Cause-
could be.
Well, no, because I'm thinking of Boise State from last year. Big 10. Oh, here it is. Big 10, Big 12, ACC, SEC. That's what it is. All right, time to get ready, boys. Garrett, you know what time it is? It's time to pick them. Going into week 8 here, boys. If you aren't excited, then you don't love football. You don't love college football. We're just going to do, I guess, top 25 like we did last time?
Top 25.
Give me first game.
UCLA at Indiana.
Give me the Hoosiers.
Hoosiers.
I'm just going to put Indiana because I don't know how to spell that.
H-O-S. I don't either. S-E-R.
Hoosier would be Hoosier.
Is it 2 O's?
Should be.
Next up,
Syracuse at number 7, Georgia Tech. Give me the Yellow Jackets.
give me the Yellow Jackets. I love the Yellow Jackets. Let me tell you this. Nobody else, if LSU doesn't make it in there, or Ole Miss, believe it or not, I like Ole Miss. I want Georgia Tech to win. I want Georgia Tech to win it all.
Here's a good game.
Ooh, got a good question.
Number 8, Ole Miss.
Good
at,
question.
at Oklahoma. 6-1. Playing at 11 a.m.
We're gonna skip that one.
Really?
We'll come back to it.
That's 2 I've skipped so far.
We'll come back to it.
Number 16, Virginia at North Carolina.
Give me
Virginia.
the V.
What are they? Virginia. The Hokies.
The Hoagies.
Hokies.
That's like a sandwich.
H-O-K.
You never had a hoagie? Like a
It's yeah.
pizza hoagie?
A hoagie like a po' boy?
It's a football podcast. Let's keep-
Dude, a hoagie from Chicago Cafe.
We're off topic.
All right, continue.
South Florida at Memphis.
Oh, see,
South Florida is ranked 18th.
I'm going South Florida, but upset alert bar right here.
I'm going Memphis. Memphis at home. They just got beat.
They just got beat by UAB.
They
I'm
are
going,
mad.
I'm going USF, though.
Nope. Doing Memphis.
Next up,
Missouri at Vandy.
give me Vandy.
I'm gonna click my button. I don't like it.
It's going to be a close one. Guys, this is what we were talking about at the beginning of this show. How you get into like week 5, and it's just a guessing game. You don't know. Everybody plays everybody. Everybody's good.
Except LSU.
Hey, shut up, Garrett. I'll say it on this. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. After watching Vandy,
Do they play at Vandy?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Vandy. Just because they play at Vandy.
Are you serious right now?
Weird stuff goes on at Vandy.
Just because you're playing at Vandy?
Yeah. Vandy is a different team. to me.
Memphis is terrible. Sorry, Mizzou. They almost lost. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there because they're not terrible. Because they are higher ranked than LSU in the conference, but they literally played Auburn and went into 2 overtimes.
Auburn's not that bad.
But they can't get it clicking right now, Bryson. They just can't.
BYU at Iowa State.
BYU, yeah. I like what BYU's doing this year, and if I could see Iowa, Iowa State. Yeah, no, I don't think
The
you're winning that
Cyclones.
game. I don't think you're winning that game.
Illinois at Washington. Stop saying Illinois.
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 Who you got, Bryson?
The Fighting Illini.
Still don't know what an Illini is.
It's just Illinois. Illini.
Give me the upset.
We looked it up that one night.
You're taking Washington?
The only reason I liked how they played against Ohio State. If you can play like that against the number 1 team in the country, the Fighting Illini aren't going to be anything that you can't handle.
Oklahoma State at number 4, Texas Tech, who just lost.
Is that even a question?
Texas Tech just lost to Arizona State.
Give me Texas Tech.
I'll still take Texas Tech.
You took a question.
Figured I'd throw that one out there. Oklahoma State is a 1-6.
Baylor at Cincinnati. That one's terrible.
We both know who we're taking. Yeah.
Click on Baylor's schedule.
But I haven't had anybody.
Yeah, they have. They played Auburn, but Auburn beat them. Then they turned around and beat somebody. SMU.
SMU. They played really
Stanford.
good. They played 2 overtimes against SMU.
Yeah.
Barely lose to Arizona State. Barely beat Kansas.
Give me Cincinnati. Give me. Is it the Wildcats or Bearcats? What are they?
I think the Bearcats. I don't think it's Bearcats. It's Cincinnati Wildcats. I think it's just Wildcats.
Give me Cincinnati. You taking Cincinnati?
Yeah, they play at Cincinnati. I want to take Baylor really bad, though. Texas at Mississippi State.
Give me. Ring that cowbell, baby. Give me Hell State.
See, I want to, too, but... Give me Texas. Give me the Longhorns.
Wow.
I'll take the Longhorns.
Guys,
And then-
this one's going to be a crazy week. There's so many that we've already picked different. There's already 3.
I'm taking Oregon over Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's not a question.
I'm taking Miami over Stanford.
They are right there beside each other on the rankings in their conference, but got to go Miami.
I'm taking Texas A&M at Death Valley. You're going against your team? Are you serious?
I have to. I'm not losing to you. If we're going to take an L on Saturday, I'm not losing to you, too.
No, you can't do that. You gotta go LSU.
No, I don't. That's
You
not
gotta
how the
die-
game
you
works.
gotta die with your
Bryson,
team.
we do not sit here and lie to the people.
You're sounding like a bandwagon right now. I ain't gonna lie.
We do not sit here and lie to the people, Bryson. We're supposed to give factual and evidential thoughts on who we think is going to win the game.
You said LSU has a chance to make playoffs if they win every game. That's not a fact.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Get a load. Get a load.
Yes, it is.
Get a load of
Garrett,
this
if
guy.
we beat Texas A&M,
It would take
and
a miracle for LSU.
no, it wouldn't. All we have to do is win out.
A miracle.
That's a miracle.
I mean, yeah, it is, but you're sitting there saying it's not possible. It is possible.
It's literally impossible.
No, it's not.
I don't know how.
Mission Impossible 5. LSU playoffs.
Maybe next year, guys. I gotta go. Look,
That would sound like the Dallas Cowboys. Maybe next
let me
year.
tell you this. After we beat Clemson, my hopes were up here. Okay? Then, it went down some.
It went from Garrett Nussmeier winning Heisman to Garrett Nussmeier being the worst quarterback in the SEC.
And now
Yes.
he's back blazing Garrett Nussmeier.
Then,
He's the best quarterback.
didn't say
Yeah.
that. Those words never came out of my mouth. Then,
An amazing game, dude.
he did. He played a great game.
He did have a really good game.
He had a great game.
He did play really well.
3 weeks ago, he was the best. I mean, he was the worst ever created.
He had no O-line.
Are you talking about this week or?
I'm talking about last week.
Oh, okay.
Brody, what was you saying? Sorry for interrupting.
I'm just gonna say this.
Brody took Texas A&M over his Tigers in Death Valley after talking about how good Death Valley was.
We beat Clemson. We beat Clemson. My hopes, boom, right here. We played amazing. Everybody was talking about how we're gonna lose that game and everything else. Stop. And then we go and play Louisiana Tech and only dropped 23. And I was like, they went down some. I was like, maybe it won't be that. Maybe they're just keeping Garrett healthy. He wasn't running nothing. Then we go and only put up 20 on Florida. And Florida threw 4 interceptions. So now, guys, we're right here at the midline. We play Southeastern Louisiana. Did y'all see this? It didn't move. Southeastern Louisiana is dog water. They are left pocket, if you know what I'm saying. Then we lose to Ole Miss. It went from here to here. Ole Miss is a great football team, but they're not that good.
Then what'd you do next week?
Then we go and play South Carolina, who was ranked earlier in the season. And the way that we played that game, we didn't give up. We fought hard. It went up a little. It went from like right here to right here. And then you lose to Vandy. And I'm not going to lie to you, I saw that one coming. So, guys, this is me. This is me right here. I'm holding on. I'm holding on for dear life. There's no more hope. Give me LSU baseball season right now. I'm over it. Football season, I'm over it. We're always in the top 25, but we're just like Hugh Freeze in an SEC conference game. We're just one step away. One step away. You beat Vandy, and you're still up there. You got a chance. You got a good chance of making playoffs. You lose to Vandy, playoffs are over. So I was about here. We lose to Vandy. I'm right down here because playoffs is over. I'm just here for the bowl game. Have fun. Get me baseball season ASAP. Automatically need it now.
Boston College at Louisville. Louisville.
Yeah,
Just beat Miami.
Give me Lou. I'm just gonna put Lou.
A good old rivalry game. Michigan at Michigan State. The Spartans are getting Spartan kicked.
I was about to say. Give me Michigan.
I think that will be a close game.
Maybe.
It's at Michigan State. Rivalry game.
Maybe. The
Tennessee.
Vols are going to take on Kentucky.
Who are 2-4. I think we all know how
time
this
to go
gonna
home.
They just lost to Alabama. They're gonna
Kentucky, I'm sorry.
They're gonna drop their Rocky
Kentucky, I'm sorry.
onto Kentucky.
I'm sorry.
Houston at Arizona State, who is now ranked. Houston 6-1 unranked. Arizona State is 5-2, who just beat Auburn.
my gosh.
I think. Who they beat? Auburn? No. Who did Arizona beat? Who they just beat?
Who's Houston played? Who's Arizona State played?
Arizona State just beat somebody. I'm not recollecting. Texas Tech.
Yeah, give me Arizona State.
Who did Houston play?
Nobody? Dog water? Dog trash?
Houston played Texas Tech
When? And got murdered?
and got murdered 35-11. How you score 11 in a
I think they're in the same conference. That's a conference matchup. I'm going A-State.
35-11. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
And they beat Rice 35-9. Yeah, I'll take Texas. I mean, Arizona State.
All right, so there's 2 games. One of them's the Alabama game. It's time for Alabama. Y'all play South Carolina. You're going to win.
Ole Miss at Oklahoma.
Why did you skip that game? Why did you skip Alabama?
Because I wanted to talk about it.
You want to talk about, we're going to go make fun of Lenora Sellers. You just beat Texas. I mean, you just beat Tennessee. You beat Georgia the week prior. You're 4-0 in conference. I don't think you're going to lose to South Carolina. We're just doing that game right now because that game's not even worth talking about. If anything, this game's worth more talking about. Give me Alabama to beat South Carolina. Because South Carolina, their hopes were like my hopes at the beginning of the season.
You really let your ego go this
For the LSU game.
You took Texas A&M over LSU, and you took Bama?
Why would I take South Carolina?
I don't know.
South Carolina is left pocket. Left pocket. I'm not going to finish that. They're just left pocket.
Ole Miss at Oklahoma.
Who are you taking? Alabama or South Carolina?
I'm taking Bama. I'm not a little.
See, because the game is not worth talking about. If all you have to say is,
we're moving on.
I'm taking Alabama, then it's not worth talking about. You just wasted our time. You wasted everyone's time watching this video. Because they were like, oh, let's wait for the Alabama pick. Now we have 3 minutes left. Right, Gary? 3 minutes? buddy. It's all right. It's okay.
I got Ole Miss, bro.
Ole Miss against Ohio or Oklahoma. I really like what John Mentier's doing over there. I really like what. Actually, I don't like Trinidad Chambles. I don't even know how to say his Trinidad. That's all I know. Why are you being so quiet over there?
I'm thinking.
Did I make you a little upset there?
You did.
What?
You made me angry.
Good. Why were you waiting for that game? It's an unranked conference game. Unranked. Unranked. Listen here. The Ole Miss Rebels go in to Georgia. They go into Athens, and they lose. They lose in a heartbreaker. A heartbreaker. They were up the whole game. They lose. Let me tell you what's going to happen to Oklahoma and John Mentier. There's only two ways that this can go, okay? John Mentier walks out there, and he gets decapitated, and they lose. And I mean, when they lose, they lose. Or John Mentier walks out there with his broken thumb. He was literally only out for 17 freaking days, which is crazy. Dude did a great job, surgery-wise. He walks out there with that broken thumb, and he throws that ball, and he runs that ball all over Lane Kiffin's face. But let me tell you what's probably more likely going to happen. The first option. Give me the Rebels to beat Oklahoma at Oklahoma. The wagon's flipping over. It ain't happening, baby. Give me the Rebs.
Give me the Sooners.
I like it.
As
you have-
Ole Miss,
Do you have
get
any
by-
explanation?
Yes. You barely beat Washington State by 3
Okay.
at home.
That was the first fluke of the season. Y'all lost to Florida State. You think you can beat Oklahoma? Can Alabama beat Oklahoma?
I think so.
Y'all lost to Florida State.
First game of the year.
Okay. They started off, Bryson, they've literally played good team, and then they got a break. He probably wasn't too worried about Washington State. They probably didn't start all of their starters that game, Bryson. You're not thinking. You're the worst analyst for this job ever because you're not using your brain here. They just lost to a heartbreaker to Georgia. They're coming in there madder than a freaking hornet, dude, and it's over. Oklahoma has beat no one. Michigan, Auburn, Texas. Texas has done terrible this year. And you're picking the Sooners? You have to talk. Like, I'm trying to understand where you're getting this pick from. You're wasting our time. We have 4 minutes left. Where are you getting this pick from? He's walking off. He's walking off. You all right, buddy?
No.
Why?
I think that's the end of the Pick podcast.
Guys, Bryson's mad. He's going to lose this week. I'd almost bet my life savings on it. It's a terrible pick. I hope y'all enjoyed watching. Come back and see us next week for week 9. Week 9? I think it's week 9. We love you. Peace.